Hello everyone, I'm Goramoth and welcome to something a little bit new. We're playing Dota today. This is a replay of a game I did a few days ago. It's a random draft game, as you can see up in the top right there. And what the basic idea of this series is to look back at a game I played recently and try and analyse my play. You know, what I did right, what I did wrong, and generally just try and, you know, it's not just me trying to help out newer people because I'm not a super expert at Dota or anything like that, but it's also me trying to just improve as a Dota player, you know, what I wanted to do. I just want to improve, basically. I've got the last pick on my team. I'm the orange player, if you look in top left. I'm playing on the Radiant side, and like I said, it's a random draft, so we're just going through the drafting process right now. We've got a Kotl, we have a Nyx, we have an Alchemist. The other team picked up Veno, Tusk, Warlock, and they're waiting on their fourth pick right now. The pool was pretty good. There wasn't too many ridiculous picks in it, really annoying picks, that kind of stuff, you know, like Phantom Lancer. It was a decent pool. There we go. Their fourth pick was Troll, and then me, I picked up Darkseer, and some kind of wizard the guy I'm duo queuing with has picked up Invoker. We're just waiting for the Dyer's last pick, and we'll hop straight into the game. So laning setup, what we ended up doing was we put Invoker on the mid, pretty self-explanatory. Then we ran a tri-lane of Alchemist, Kotl, Nyx, and I went into the solo lane or suicide lane with the Darkseer. Worked out pretty well. It's my first time actually laning against properly a suicide lane, so I was kind of happy with my performance overall, but we'll get into details of that when the game actually starts. There we go. So I'm just going to lock it onto my player perspective. If it lets me. I'm not in the game yet for some reason. There we go, there I am.
Prepare for
there we go.
battle.
Let's hide that again. So I'm just going to literally just let this do. This is exactly what I did during the game. So, like I said, we run Invoker mid, we run a tri-lane bottom, and then I run up on the top lane as the suicide role. So I'm just going, I pretty much start with the standard items, yeah. Nothing too different. Nice bit of regen. Stout shield because harassment, and you're going to get harassed a bit. First point up in Iron Shell, like pretty standard stuff. My usual build for Darkseer is I like to max the Iron Shell first. I take a point in Surge at level 2 just to, you know, help myself get out of any escapes I need to make or anything like that. And then with 1 point in Surge, I then max the Vacuum because maxing the Vacuum gives you increased damage, increased area. It's a much bigger area of effect and just shorter cooldown, I believe.
30 seconds.
In fact, I'm just going to quickly check that. No, solid cooldown, same cooldown, but it does give you a much bigger radius, so it's fine. Right now I'm just waiting for the creeps to spawn. I'm going to do some decent blocking, I hope. I honestly can't remember that. And it looks like the enemy team, they are running the Windrunner top with Troll, so support Windrunner with a Troll on top lane. Looks like mid lane is going Tusk, and in the bottom lane they have Veno and the Warlock, which is a bit of an interesting lane. So here we go with the blocking. I think the enemy team get the first rune because we were more concentrated on blocks than we were on actually scouting out the rest of the map. I made a few mistakes there. I could have blocked a lot better than that. I messed it up as I got to the tower, but it wasn't too bad. I mean, with Darkseer, it's not too difficult because you can just use your Iron Shell from range, which is what I'm about to start doing, yeah. I put it on the enemy creep here because, oh yeah, I remember this lane now, actually. These guys are really good at denying me. Like, if you actually watch, these guys are really good at denying those Iron Shell creeps. It's pretty annoying. Yeah, but yeah, I put the Iron Shell on an enemy creep because it's harder for the enemy to get rid of it that way. If you put it on one of your own creeps, they can focus it down and just get rid of your Iron Shell. Whereas if it's on one of the enemy creeps, it lives a bit longer. And it's situational. Sometimes you want to put it on a friendly creep. Like here, right here, I put it on a friendly creep and it goes down pretty quickly. It doesn't last nearly as long. Like I said before, I put my second level point up in Surge. And as a whole, this lane is, you know, it's not been going on for very long, but it's going well. They've been denying me, but they're not forcing me back out of the XP range, which is a problem. The way the suicide lane works, take a quick look, mid. Looks like Tusk grabbed the haste. The way the suicide lane works is these guys want to. I don't necessarily want last hits. I mean, gold is great. I just want to get experience. I just want to get levels. So right now, these guys are actually kind of. Yes, they're denying me, so I'm not getting as much XP as I could be getting. But at the same time, they're just letting me have free XP. Like, I'm sitting in range. This is when I realized the Windrunner is DC'd, so we get a pause. which I can't remember how long it actually lasts. Okay, I'll just skip forward in the editing to when we come back in. But yeah, I realized the Windrunner's DC'd, and because I'm not a jackass, I actually don't kill her. I let her get away. Alright, and we're back after that pause. So yeah, the Windrunner's still not connected, but apparently, according to the Warlock, I guess they were joking, other friends, his Steam crashed again. So I let the Windrunner get away, and I don't know, I don't feel good killing people that are DC'd, unless it's like literally like they DC as you kill them, and it's not much you can do. It does give me an advantage in this lane, because without the Windrunner, it's a lot harder to harass me. I mean, Troll obviously can switch to ranged and harass me as well, but it's, you know, he wants to concentrate on getting the last hits. He's the hard carry. So right now, I'm honestly just kind of wondering what to do. But I'm going to pick up some items, which is always good. My build for this game, I believe, I'm looking to rush a Soul Ring up, get mana boots, a pipe, and those are pretty much my core items I tend to go for in Darkseer. Yep, the Windrunner has returned. Unfortunately, her power shot did not hit me. Well, I say unfortunately, so I get into quite a bit of trouble here. This is my fault for being too far forward, but I got a little bit cocky after the Windrunner DC'd, and as you can see in the Fog of War, though I wasn't aware of this, the Venomancer is actually up top now. They have rotated the Veno from the bottom lane to come up into this top lane and start harassing me. They've obviously decided that the Veno Warlock bottom lane is not working, so they're going to run their try up top as well. They're going to transition to running a try, which I guess, I don't know, maybe it's a little bit late though. Like, we've had a try pressuring that bottom for much longer. It's, you know, it's 3.5 minutes into the game right now, and I'm already level 4. And in fact, if we look at the game stats, let's go into hero levels just so we can see the overall levels. Like, yeah, me and Invoker and Tusk are now sitting at top of the boards. I mean, Troll just hit 4, but I'm already almost 5. Like about halfway to 5. So these guys have just, like I said, they've been denying really well. They've done some really nice denies on me, but overall they haven't forced me out of XP range very well. From the looks of it, Venom started pulling, which I think I realised soon enough and go check out. But now I've just had my wand delivered, so that'll give me a bit more sustain. The reason I decided to go for the wand is because they were spamming actually quite a few abilities. Like Windrunner is using her power shot quite a bit. Troll uses his throwing axes quite a bit and stuff like that, and I was just like, oh, wand will give me the survivability, you know, it'll help me just live a little bit longer. This is when I realised Veno is up here, so I'm up against a try. Just take down bottom, looks like they're diving bottom. Husk is going in with a haste rune, so things are about to get a bit nasty. Here we go, Veno's here. Honestly, I think they might have been able to kill me. If Veno had landed a Gale there, potentially they could have done it. Like a Gale into a Shackle Shot could have been really nasty for me. I mean, I might have been able to get out of it with Surge, but I'm not sure. I think it would have been close. I'm not that tanky. I only have 500 odd health. I'm just doing the standard Darkseer thing, putting down those iron shells. See, what Windrunner's doing there is pretty smart. She's trying to zone me from the XP, but it's kind of getting too late at this point. Like, this is what they should have been doing earlier. They should have been denying the harder. Right now, I'm perfectly happy just to sit there and put iron shells on things. Like, all I want is XP. Just pop into Clarity because low mana. It's one thing you've got to be careful of with Darkseer. He can get pretty intensive in mana. Especially if you're spamming out your iron shells. I mean, it's 110 mana a cast, and I've only got 540 mana in my pool, so you know that's 4 casts and I'm out of mana. So it's one thing you got to keep an eye on, but it's why Darkseers often rush the Soul Ring. And he cancels my Clarity. It's so annoying. That was stupid of me. I shouldn't have gone forward like that without a sit vision. It's actually like a slow burning game at the minute. I mean, it's 6 minutes in and no, there hasn't been a kill yet. Just interesting considering there's essentially 2 tri-lanes right now. The Windrunner has gone back to base. I'm not sure why. Obviously I was not aware of this, but we can see on the map where she is. Tries down, my last hits are pretty low. I mean, 7 last hits in 6.5 minutes. It's not that great, but you know, my XP is pretty decent. I'm level 6 now. which means I got another point up in vacuum. Like I said, what I like to do is I get 1 point in the surge for the escape, I max the Iron Shell, and then I go with the thing. This is where I decided to go on Troll, or at least harass him a bit, because he seems to be on his own, and I've got Iron Shell. And this is where it gets nasty, because he's Troll, and I forgot about that. Luckily I have my wand, which helps to save my ass. I was just, I don't know, kind of too aggressive by me there. I got a little bit cocky after not, like, I'd lived for 7 minutes on this lane without dying, so I was like, I'm cocky, I'll go in. If I'd misplayed that a little bit more, I could have died. Or, for example, if Windrunner had been in the area, I could have died easily. So that was definitely a mistake for me. I mean, I didn't come out worse for wear on it, although my health is quite low now. But definitely a misplay on my part. I believe I have my soul ring coming out now. I definitely have something. I've just spent my cash. It's either soul ring or parts. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I got the I bought my boots and I bought the soul ring recipe because now I can pick up the other 2 bits from the side shop, and I was confident enough with the way this lane is going that I'd be able to get into the side shop and get the parts when I had the cash. So that's what I decided to do. Grab the soul ring recipe, so I've got it on me. Right now, it looks like they're going for a 4-man on me. You can see Tusk is waiting for the rune, the 8-minute rune, which he gets as a DD. He's coming up top, and then you've got Troll on the side. All they had to do there, though, was wait for Tusk to get into the area, and I would have been a lot more screwed. However, Tusk is going to come in behind the tower, which I'm obviously not aware of, because we don't have any wards in that vision. So this gets a little terrifying for me. I hear the snowball, and I'm just like, wait, what? Oh god. But luckily, by pure fluke, I managed to dodge the snowball just by fluke, but DD Walrus Punch, not a chance. I go down for first blood. Honestly, I don't think, from my perspective, I don't think there was much I could do there. I was not aware Tusk was coming. Or at least I wasn't aware he was coming behind the tower like that, and just the DD Walrus Punch is just so much damage. It was a nasty hit. I mean, there was no wards there, so I didn't really see him coming. I had the missed call from some kind of wizard on the mid lane, but you know, maybe I could have done something else. Maybe if we'd had wards or something, I could have lived there. But I feel like that was a respectable death. I couldn't really get out of there. Maybe if I'd surged better or vacked him away from me, possibly I could have lived. I can't really remember what my mana pool was like at the time, but it happens. Just gonna take a quick look at Scobbard. I just want to check something. So Troll did actually get an assist on that. It wasn't, so that's a little bit worse than I thought. Actually, I thought it was just a first blood for the Tusk, but Troll actually did get damage to me recently enough to get an assist. Again, I'm just getting harassed back by the tri lane. They could be so much more aggressive to me. I mean,
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm still getting stuff. That's the thing.
Can take all the hurt Radiant cares
it's not a lot, but I'm still getting some stuff.
Dire's bottom tower is taking many
looks like Tusk is in trouble. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick this camp up. I have the Iron Shell strong enough that I can do this now. And
it turns out if you
I just get pretty nice here because the Warlord summons double skeletons, so I get all of those, which is great. That actually gets me my soul ring. I have enough cash on me right now. So all I have to do is wait for the wave to push back, head into the side shop, and I have a soul ring. So next on my list will be a hood, I believe. Oh, no, sorry, mana boots, then a hood. That's what I like to do. I like just having like a ton of mana to play with on Darkseer. It just lets you do so much stuff. Here's some really nice combos you can set up with the mana pool if you have it. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing right now, to be honest. Oh, that's it. Checking the rune, maybe? No. I have no clue what I'm doing. That was really cool, actually. Wizard was yelling on Skype because he just dodged a Tusk Snowball and a Warlock ult. That was pretty great.
That was nice.
So that got a little bit nasty, but I managed to surge out of it. It's just how great Surge is. Requesting some hand with this because I just can't stop this push solo. Annoying enough, the wards are magic immune, so they don't get affected by the Iron Shell. Makes them a little bit more awkward to take down. They're doing the right thing here. They're pressuring this tower hard because our trailing bottom has taken the bottom tower. So they're trying to get one in return at least, but they're not doing it particularly fast enough. That looked like some kind of wizard went down on the mid lane. Guessing went down to the Warlock or something, or the Tusk, from looking at the map anyway.
Your edge needs sharpening.
Right now, I'd say let's take a look at the golden XP graph. Obviously, I wasn't aware of this, but we had a gold lead of 2,000, but we're actually dipping that down with the kill that we just lost. How about XP? They're actually leading in XP. That's interesting. So Wizard TP's up top to give me a hand because I needed reinforcement on this tower. But that's pretty interesting. I wasn't aware of that. We're leading in gold, but they're leading in XP. That's cool. It's good to know. So we're just looking for a kill because we know we can get it. Just with the tornado and the cold snap, this guy has no chance. He almost gets away, but I won't have it. I just vac him back in, pick up the kill. That puts the first kill on the board for our team. It's a good thing. It gives me a nice chunk of gold. I'm saving for the mana boots, so I need about another 130 gold or so, 120 gold, and I'll have the mana boots, which is great. I can pick those up from the side shop. If any of you went away, you can actually pick up a energy booster from the side shop. We're going in for the Venom this time. Start off with the Tornado. He pops the ultimate. We pop the Iron Shell, the Surge, and just kill him. The ultimate actually takes for quite a lot on both of us, but we managed to get out decently. It's fine. I have three charges of my wand. It's not a lot, but you know, it's enough to stop me dying if it came to that, which it doesn't. To pick up some last hits. Oh, they looks like they took... When did they take the mid tower? Huh, I wasn't aware that Dire took mid tower. I guess that's why Wizard started roaming more. He passes up the bottle to me there so I can take a swig, get back some more health and stuff, because we're looking for kills. With Nyx in the area, we're looking for kills. I mean, we have so much initiation. We can throw in the Tornado. Wizard is a Class Wex Invoker, so we have the Tornado, we have Surge, we have Iron Shell, Vac, we have the Nyx there. Like, we have a lot of initiation. So that's what we're picking for. And we see these guys coming in at the side with the ward, so we're going to take something. We're going to try and take something. Back him back in. We go for the Warlock. He's trying to cast his ult there. That was great. That was so cool. He was trying to cast his ult, but with the cold snap mini stuns, the animation was just too long, and he just kept getting mini stunned every time and cancelling the animation. That was just great. So I'm doing the standard Darkseid thing of farming behind the tower because they can't stop me. And then picking up some nice gold there. And we're just going to collapse on this. Yeah, I pop the wall down to try and delay them, make them not want to chase us. And just back the hell off. And then this is really cool. Check out this Cold Blast. Boop. I remember that actually. I was kind of annoyed at the Cold because he could have just... At the time, it looked fine, but I was kind of like, oh god, oh god, oh god. At the time, I was panicking. I was like, I kind of wanted that Cold Blast to go off early because he could have picked up that Tusk a lot quicker, and it would have been a lot less risky. Speaking of risky, that's risky. I don't know, I tanked that tower way too long. That was stupid of me. But I've picked up my mana boots now, and I'm going to start building my hood, so I'll pick up the Ring of Health from here. Yeah. There's Ring of Health and the Planeswalker's Cloak. So that'll make me even more difficult to take down from magic. Just going to run home with the Surge. We took the top tower, that's great. We've taken the bottom tower, we're actually seeing even... Oh no, we've saved our top tower. We're actually one tower ahead so far and 5 kills to 2, so let's take a look at the golden XP graphs again. XP? Yeah, we jumped way ahead after those kills. Over 5k XP gained. We're definitely sitting ahead in that. And gold? Again, we're sitting in gold, so we're pretty comfortable right now. So, the next move we're going to make is the mid tower. It's the only tier 1 left standing, so I'm pretty sure that's where we apply our pressure. Right now we've got 3 of the team there. We've got Wizard, we've got Nyx, and we've got the Cottle, I believe is there. Yeah, he's there. Sometimes a bit difficult to see with the icons all overlapping.
Dire's middle tower is not what it used to be. That is for certain.
So one criticism I can make of myself right now is I don't have a TP scroll. I don't think I've bought a single TP scroll all game, and we're up to 16 minutes. It's, you know, It's turned out okay so far, but I feel I should have really had TB scrolls at some point. It's just with the amount of components I've been sitting on right now, it's a bit difficult to do. But oh, we get Warlock ulted, and they're going to initiate on us. I back in, get the wall down in an awful place, get taken down by just mass AoE. We take down the Veno at least, but that wasn't a good fight for us. We took down their Veno, we lost me, and we lost the Nyx, and the Kotl goes down to the power shot. Wizard luckily gets out, he was being chased, but the troll almost had him. And we lose a courier. Oh god. Yeah, that was a nasty fight for us. I totally forgot that happened. Let's just see how much of a swing that makes. I mean, look at that, it's already starting to curve down. And same with gold, it's already starting to take a dip.
The red mist spreads, and Radiant's top tower has fallen. If Axe was a tower, he would never
Oh, I'm back up. See, one thing I didn't do, I had 12 charges on my stick, I didn't use them. I don't know if it would have necessarily made me live, but, you know, anything could have turned that. I also got a really bad wall jam in that fight. If I placed that better with a better vac, possibly we could have done something. Looks like we're picking more stuff off. Tusk has gone down. I think, has Nyx died again? I think, yeah. I think Nyx just got taken down by the Tusk before we killed him, and Wizard goes down to the Troll. Oh, hey, she goes down to the Warlock. Warlock takes the last hit. I was so desperate for those kills, but just can't dive that. I really wanted to dive that. You have no idea how much I wanted to dive that.
Spreads at Radiant's middle tower. Radiant's towers are fortified, just like Axe. Radiant's top tower is under.
So it looks like Windrunner's got an illusion's clone, illusion rune, because she's got 3 of her on the map. Not entirely sure which one's the real one.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Either way, things have definitely leveled out more. Let's take another look at the XP and gold graphs.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oops, wrong thing. So yeah, XP and gold. We're still ahead by 2,500 each, but, you know, we could have been ahead by more. If we hit that fight in the mid, just this set us back quite a bit. I'm just doing some jungling here. Just slap an Iron Shell and run in, hope it's not Mud Golems. That's pretty much the way you jungle Darkseer. It's also, if you can actually jungle Darkseer from like level 1, if you just grab 2 Stout Shields and go Iron Shell and grab some Tangos, you can jungle a bit. It's just Mud Golems will screw you over completely. So you have to be a little bit lucky sometimes. It's also not particularly super fast or anything, but you can do it. I've done it before. I really wanted to initiate here as well. Like, me and Nyx are hanging around at the side looking for a pick. Cole's just sending Illuminates down mid lane to try and drive them out. And then we're gonna go on Warlock. Like, I was just like, just go for this. Wizard cold snapping, let's do this. Back and back. Like, he's screwed. And this is what I call the Leshrac kill. Run next to someone until they die. I love doing Leshrac kills. So yeah, that was a really easy kill. Warlock was out way too far.
Dire's middle tower is under
and no one actually the enemy could have TP'd in to help him, because we were so obviously going to dive that. I mean, we had Invoker, we had me. It was just, again, we're just going to go straight on the Tusk as well. It's exactly the same way we did the thing. Although he turns it kind of nicely there. He almost takes one of us. It was quite a nice play by him. You know, he knew he was screwed, so instead of just trying to run away, he tried to actually take one of us with him. It was a nice play. Unfortunately, that is basically 2 free picks we just got. Again, I'm going in. This is stupid, though. This is really stupid. Luckily, Nyx is there to give me backup, otherwise, like, she chased too far. Like, what I did was stupid, but similarly, how she chased there was stupid. She chased on her own. Looks like the team gets Warlock ulted. I'm just going to grab the wall, but I don't have a vac. See, this is an issue I keep doing. I keep placing the wall, but my vac's already on cooldown, so I can't vac people into it. So, I mean, that wall was okay because it allowed me to zone a couple of people out of the fight, but we actually took the fight decently. We took down Troll. But that wall was not great. Could have been a lot better. So Wizard just gets picked off by Tusk, doing what Tusk does best. Elquist in there with the stun. I then haste him, and we drop down the stuff. I put an Iron Shell on him as well, and we just, you know, just wreck him. That was a really nice fight. Basically what we did there is I hasted the Alchemist went in with a stun, I hasted him, I then put the Iron Shell on him, and then I vacked everyone on top of him, and he threw down his Acid Spray. A lot of AoE damage, completely just wrapped on top of each other. It was really nice, nuked down their entire team. The only one we lost was Wizard, who got picked off by the Tusk at the start of the fight. I say the start of the fight, it was more the middle of the fight, because that fight was kind of long. So what I was doing there is intercepting the creeps, so they don't pull our creeps off the tower. Killed the creep wave off, so our creeps push this tower harder. Pretty nice.
Dire's middle tower was worth a damn. It would still be standing.
And now you have the rest of my HUD sitting there in stash. We're going to rotate and try and take this bottom tower now. Let's take a look at another look at the XP and gold graphs. Yeah, we've pulled our lead back up, as you can see. We're sitting on over 7,500 XP and 7,500 gold. So I mean, our team is doing pretty well at this point. So what could the Dire have done to try and defend this? Oh, hang on, they're going on me. Snowball going in, but I managed to surge out of it. Snowball, that was stupid. I don't know why I ran back into him. I dodged his Falcon Punch, and then that's the combo I should have been doing. You know, do the wall, then back them into it. This one I stopped hopping in and out, laying down Iron Shell damage, using my wand to give myself a little boost of a little health extra. It's always good. That fight went okay. Yeah, I'm really sorry, that fight felt really weird because we took the tower and we killed Venom, but it feels like more people should have died. It was a very weird fight. I don't know what the hell Windrunner's doing. Holy crap, she's like way out there on her own. That was weird. I don't know why the hell she's there. Guessing she's going to TP out or something? Nope. She's going to walk out. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to do some more jungling. So this is pretty good what we're doing. We're ahead, but we're not so ahead that we can just completely walk over their team. Like, they've still got really nice stuff. They've got really nice Initiate with the Tusk. They've got Warlock ult. They've got Troll, like, can still do very respectable damage. Venomancer ult. You know, it's not something we can walk completely over, so we're not trying to force things. Well, we're not trying to force things constantly. It's just like, we know we're ahead, so we're going to keep building our advantage. We force something, we get a tower, we back off, we start farming more. It's what you should do when you're ahead. I'm just doing some courier micro to get my... I'm not sure what I'm building actually right now. Maybe an Aghanims? Yeah, I think I go Aghanims now, so I'm going to get the point booster. Because this camp will give me the 1200 I need. Yeah. Like, that's one thing teams that are ahead sometimes make the mistake of. They try and force things too much. Like, you should definitely pressure advantage, but you shouldn't just try and force things constantly when you're not completely massively ahead. It can be really risky. If they get a decent fight on you, suddenly everything turns. Fortunately, looks like Kotl and Nyx have been caught in the enemy jungle, so I'm running as fast as I can up there to help. Luckily, I have Surge, so I get there pretty quickly. Kotl's just got... No, Kotl's still alive. Holy crap, he goes down now, but... We just we just turned up and just finished things off with the wall, and it just ends up with we picked two of them. We picked up the Troll, we picked up the Warlock, and unfortunately I got really annoyed here because we could have got that Windrunner. Oh no, we get her anyway. I just stunned Nyx until she dies. We could have gotten her easily, but Nyx blocked me while I was surging, which was a little bit frustrating. But you know, we still got her. She tried to Shadow Blade. Well, she tried to Armlet and not Armlet, sorry, Amulet of Shadow. So I just stood next to her until she died, because Iron Shield still goes on you if you're invisible. Always good to know. That's not how you escape from a Darkseer. He has too much stuff that is just, you know, he doesn't need to target you. Right now, Wizard gave me his bottle again so I could drink up and get some more mana and stuff so we can pressure him more.
Top tower has fallen. The good Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Right now, Alchemist takes the top tower. Again, we're just pressuring our advantage, but we're not pressuring too much. We're just, like, you know, slowly moving in, taking fights that we know. His Surge Wizard to make sure he gets out, and then head off. Basically, at this point, we're going to look to try and take Roshan, and then we'll just pressure in and take the game. That's the plan right now, anyway. I'm heading back into the jungle to farm. Also to stop this bottom push. Oh. He's been caught, unfortunately. But whether Tusk gets the kill or not, I'm not sure. We'll find out in a second. Mech saved his life so far. And looks like, no, with the arrival of Invoker, aka some kind of wizard, they've managed to force him back. So I'm stopping this bottom push here, so yeah. So criticisms I can make of myself, because like I said, this is what, you know, this series is to help me improve as a player. I do not use my soul ring enough in this game. Like, it's on cooldown all the time. I mean, it turned out okay, this game's going extremely well, I'm 7-2-10, so I haven't needed it. But at the same time, like, I could have been doing more stuff. I could have been doing, you know, I could have had more mana up. I could have been less thingy. Like, it's around here I start realizing how little I've been using my soul ring. I start using it more. I've got 16 health regen per second, so it's not exactly like I'm low on stuff. Do I get killed here? I think I might get killed. No, I see the Venno. Yeah, that's it. The Venno gave away the thing. If the Venno hadn't gone so aggressive there and like come out the shadows and let Tusk get closer, I could have been so screwed. And I think I built the pipe, but I don't think I've actually used it. I think I used the pipe once in this game. Its activatable items are like my bane. I'm so bad at remembering to use them. I need to work on that. I need to use the soul ring more. I needed to use the pipe more in team fights. Like, potentially could have saved some people. I've almost got my Aghanims, literally just need another 600 gold. And then we have an Aghanims wall, which is very nice. Gathering from mana boots there. Yeah, I Surge Wizard to go in first so we can Cold Snap or Tornado someone. Here we go, Tornado. Open up the EMP. Cold Snap and Vacuum to keep on top of the Tornado. And then I'm just going to run next to him and hopefully get a Leshrac kill. Yeah, I'm literally just running next to him until he dies. But unfortunately I go down as well. I don't know if that was worth it. Honestly, as a trade, that trade right there, if it had ended at that probably wouldn't have been worth it. But with Alchemist coming in to finish off like this, he picks up one kill, Nyx picks up the other kill with a mana burn, Troll goes down, Warlock goes down, it's a full wipe. Like, I definitely probably went too aggressive there. I should have waited a sec for Alchemist, but maybe if I'd waited more for Alchemist, we wouldn't have been able to pick the Tusk that easily, which, you know, could have turned the fight, so who knows. Either way, all I know is if the trade had stayed like that, you know, me for the Tusk, it probably wouldn't have been worth it. At this point, the Warlock calls GG. It pretty much is. It's 24-12. We're playing pretty well as a team. We've got a over 15k XP lead, 15k gold lead. We're pretty much sitting in it right now. Yeah, Alchemist is sitting on a Radiance. I'm pretty sure he's got at least a Maelstrom. He's pretty fed. Grab my first TP scroll of the game. Go push the bottom lane. Alright, so we're getting close to the end of the game, so let's a bit of a summary of things to do. So I need to work on using my activatable items more, my soul ring especially. I'm pretty good with mana boots, like they're usually used all the time because I notice I'm out of mana. So yeah, activatable items. Going up against the suicide lane for the first time, like that was my first proper experience of a suicide lane. I've done off lane before, but never. It's usually off lane versus off lane in the past. I've never actually done a proper, you know, 1v2, or in that case, and then it escalated into 1v3. I've never done that before. I think I handled it okay. A little bit cocky in some situations, maybe, but you know, I think from one of my first times trying it, it wasn't too bad at all. Definitely something to improve, be a little bit less cocky. Maybe try a bit more creep pulling. I didn't really try any, you know, steal any creep waves through. You can pull them through the jungle, but it went okay. So I mean, there's not much to try and. There's not much to say, oh, I did this wrong and this wrong and this wrong. Like, it went okay. Just generally improve my play a bit more is what I need to do. Get a bit more experience and just generally playing. As we transition to the mid game, we're just picking them out all over right now. In general, transition into mid game, I think I did okay. I need to work on my combos and team fights a bit more. Like, I dropped my wall okay, but I kept doing the vacuum first. We were using my vacuum to set things up a lot more, which meant the wall combo was a little bit more tricky to get off because I didn't have the luxury of vacuuming them into it once the wall was down. But you know, that's something to work on. I think that's about it, really. Like, those are the main points anyway. I mean, obviously there's better stuff, like, be better at last hitting, be better at this, be better, you know, like, little mechanical things, but overall arching, you know, points to improve on, I think those are pretty solid. So I'm pretty sure this is pretty much it. We're going to take the mid towers. They've got Windrunner and Tusker just sitting in the fountain right now. So yeah, we're just going to take the towers, and that's GG. Also, can people please stop doing what this Alchemist is trying to in Fountain Dive? I hate Fountain Diving. It's so annoying when you're the team who's sit there who's been like, you're just like, I won out of this game, it's over, these guys have won, and they just keep diving your fountain. It's so obnoxious. Please don't do it. Just end the damn game. If they come out and try and fight you, sure, but if they're just sitting in the fountain, don't dive them. It's just really obnoxious. Anyway, that's GG. I hope you enjoyed this. This is hopefully this is the first in the start of a series, you know, improving at Dota 2. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you check out more. I've been Goramoth. Remember to like, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you next time.